Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Elite Redux. We are here. Last episode we went ahead and had ourselves our first real battle against Calvin, I think his name was, with our team that I kind of like. I kind of like this team. It's a little bit silly, but it has some Pokemon that I kind of like. It has Aaron, Luxxra that I kind of enjoy. I like the fact that Shuppet goes normal. Shuppet, by the way, MVP of the last battle for sure. May have been accidental. I definitely did not read Normalize the way it was intended. It made every single opponent's move normal type, so the suit could not hit Shuppet. I somehow in my head went, oh, its normal type moves become normal type and get a 10% power boost, because that's just where my brain went. I went, oh, it's like Pixelate, it changes the normal type moves. Obviously, no, it does not need that as a mousehold. So yeah. Thankfully, Shuppet was kind of immune to the last two Pokemon in a way, with Shedinja being Final Gambit Shedinja, which, by the way, is such a troll to start things off. I hope we see more things like that, but I imagine it's just going to get crazy difficult. So we don't need to heal up, as far as I'm aware, because we get healed in between fights whenever we start a fight. So I kind of want to see if that applies even if I run into the grass. Do I lead with Aaron? Pimpole? Aaron. Yeah, Aaron is back alive. Aaron is back at full HP. So we will always be fine. We never have to worry about healing ever, which that's some quality of life right there. It's maybe a little bit too extreme. Oh my lordy lord. That's a lot of potential trainers that we're about to run into. I am not sure if I want to go ahead and make it so that this Aaron has the Scrapyard ability to have spikes get set up. If we're already seeing that teams are going to have full teams of 6, like right off the bat, I feel like having spikes is just smart. You know, we have Sturdy, so as long as we bring this in against a physical attacker, if they lead with a physical attacker, then hopefully we'll be able to get 2 layers of spikes up. Guaranteed, because of Sturdy. I feel like that's smart, but we'll see. We'll see. There's a lot that I have to learn. Obviously, there's always just a lot of learning curve at the start of every game. This game in particular, though, it's a very harsh learning curve because it's very, very easy to lose when you set all your difficulties to max. But we'll see. I'll take you on with my bug Pokemon. I don't believe you. I don't believe you have bug Pokemon. I think you're going to have an incredibly well-balanced team. Wait, 3 Pokemon. Vibrava at level 16? Bo Vibrava added the dragon type? Wait, is it bug? They make Vibrava a bug? Ground bug dragon. That's not. You can't do that. Hey, wait a minute. Can't do that. What are you talking about? Ground bug dragon holds an Eviolite. You should not have a Vibrava at level 16. This irks me a little bit. Has Amplifier to boost sound moves, adds Dragon type to itself, avoids ground attacks, Dragonfly. Feels like a very specific ability. Tinted Lens to deal double damage if resisted, so basically makes, you know, resisted moves neutral, which is very good. And Loud Bang, sound-based moves have a 50% chance to confuse the foe. Am I gonna get just confused a bunch here? Spikes, Roost, Dragon Tail, Bug Buzz. I'm gonna get Bug Buzzed, Confused, and Cry. But we do have Secret Power, which is Ice type. It might just one-shot even through Eviolite. So if we can get the Secret Power off, that's great. Spikes, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Destroy. Destroy it. I should have looked at the rest of the team, but I still think going for the one-shot is just smart. I have been told I can also check if things are going to one-shot. I don't have to guess. I don't have to guess if something is going to one-shot, because we have the damage calcs. We can see the damage calcs of things. Which I did somewhere. Here. So, Metal Claw, 100% chance to 2-hit KO. Stone Edge, guaranteed OHKO. Secret Power, 6% chance to OHKO. So if I want to KO this Yanma, for example, in one hit, I would have to click Stone Edge. I can't go for Secret Power. Fine. Fine. I will probably not check that as much as I should. I'm gonna just lay that out front right now. I am going to not click to that screen as much as you would probably like me to. I kind of just like to have a feel of how strong my Pokemon are by just clicking the move a lot. which maybe is a bad idea in Pokemon Elite Redux. It might be a really bad idea, but that's just how I've always kind of done it. I get a good grasp of how strong my Pokemon is, and then I just kind of send it because I kind of internally, I know Pokemon's base stats. Although, a lot of them are probably changed in this game. But we do land our Stone Edge. Goodbye, Yanma. So far, Aaron has taken down 2 of this person's free Pokemon. I didn't even look at the third Pokemon. I'm throwing. Cricketune. Beautiful. Woo. Drizzle? Drizzle? Still, okay, bug normal, so still bug type, but not water added. Has a Focus Sash, so no point in really Stone Edging, because, you know, we need to break the Focus Sash anyway, and I don't want to miss and then have it still have a Focus Sash up. Has Drizzle, has a Mountaineer, immune to rock type attacks, and Stealth Rock damage. Oh. So we couldn't Stealth Rock anyway. This is why this stuff is good to check, I guess. Also has Technician, which is normal, and Soundproof, which seems normal. Has Skitter Smack, Round, and Water Pulse. I guess just so it isn't completely walled by a rock type. That's why it gets Super Drizzle. I'm just gonna click Metal Claw in that case. I know that Aaron's gonna go down, but that's fine. That's fine. And we could bring in, I guess, Beautifly would be a thing to bring in. Beautifly is also Focus Sashed. We have Air Slash. We probably outspeed. I'd be very surprised if we don't outspeed. I could check it. We get hit by spikes because we're not a flying type. Right. Right, we are in fact not a flying type. So maybe we will get bonked. But either way, I'm going to go for an Air Slash. I still feel like that's the play that I want to make. It should take it down to its Focus Sash, I imagine. Yep. And then we always have Fake Out with Shuppet, so we're fine from here. Which means that we do get ourselves our victory. Round. Doesn't really matter how much damage this does. Probably a lot. Only 18. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And we get ourselves this victory, which is significantly easier than the first fight that we had. I see now why I was told that the first fight is a bit of a roadblock. Are we going to now have a bunch of fights that are much more reasonable? Because I wouldn't be opposed to that. I wouldn't be opposed if they kept it how it was, either. I'm going to bow everyone. I don't know if these trainers are skippable, but I don't think I want to be skipping trainers this early. I feel like getting some battle points up is a good idea if there's going to be, you know, some exclusive Pokemon that are tied to them in the adoption shelters. Let's have a quick look at your team, see if I want to save Aaron for anything. You have a Shroomish, a Sandshrew, a Bidoof, and a Mantike. Shroomish has a Toxic Orb. I assume that means it's Poison Heal. Yep, Poison Heal affects for Toxic Boost and Quick Feet. All based around that Toxic Orb then, huh? Okay, okay. It has Trailblaze to try and get the speed up, but nothing too crazy. Also has Toxic Spikes. Yeah, really nothing too crazy there. Secret Power is an 18% chance to 2-hit KO. That's not great. That's really not great, actually. Wow, this is a very bulky Shroomish, huh? Okay. Okay. So I could, if I wanted to, I could swap out and maybe go to something like Beautifly and maybe try and start setting up nasty plots or something and then hitting it on the special side. But honestly, I don't think I want Aaron for anything else on that team. Sandshrews gonna KO Aaron, Mantike's gonna KO Aaron, Bidoof. Aaron would be good for Bidoof, but also so would, like, Shuppet. So I think we're fine to just stay in and, you know, risk the 2-hit KO with Secret Power. Especially if it's gonna be setting up Toxic Spikes, which it probably will set up 2 layers of Toxic Spikes, so that gives us a decent chance. That's a pretty good roll. We get put to sleep. That sucks. That sucks. The first roll was pretty good. That was looking like a good chance to 2-hit KO. I imagine we're not going to be waking up. Unfortunately. If we had the other ability, then we would be able to, you know, reflect some damage with Iron Barbs. We do get our own spike set up, which is useful in its own way. So I like Scrapyard. Scrapyard's a pretty good ability. I'm excited to see how interesting I can make certain strategies when I have all of their innates unlocked. Because at the moment, we have ourselves, you know, 2 abilities per Pokemon, basically. I'm very curious to see how crazy things can get when we can get 4 abilities, and if I can have different innates. Like, I want to know if there is a chance for, like, the second innate in the list to be a different thing. Which I'll find out easily enough by when we've, like, fought the same Pokemon multiple times, a few times, and then we'll see pretty clearly, you know, does this always have the same thing? Like, does Vibrava always have Dragonfly? I'm going to assume so. I'm going to assume that it always has Dragonfly, because that just makes sense. But that doesn't mean it'll always have, one of its other abilities. There might be some that are interchangeable. You might be able to, like, really optimize a team by getting, like, specific abilities. I'm very curious to find out that sort of stuff. If it is the same each time, they're still very optimized, so, you know, it's fine. There's some good spikes damage. Sandshrew lets roll, boosts its defense, and sets up sand. Okay. Okay. I would still just love to get a secret power off. I can't imagine that I will. Oh? Roll out into my Aaron. Unironically, that's really scary. I kind of just expected it to go for an Earthquake. But because it started to roll out, that's really spooky, actually. Because by the time the Aaron goes down, it's going to be a very high power rollout. I would like to see this Pokemon's speed. What is your speed? 33. What is my Shellos' speed? My Shellos' speed is not higher than 33, is it? Because if my Shellos could outspeed with, like, a good old Surf, I would be pretty confident. Our Shellos is speed 20. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Gothorita is also not faster than that. We don't have Pokemon that are faster than that other than Luxio, and Luxio isn't going to be hitting a Sandshrew for any damage. So the question becomes, do I go to Shellos right this second? And I think I do. I think Shellos needs to take a rollout right this second. I think this rollout could actually sweep us if we're not careful. I need Shellos to be in here as quickly as possible. Rollout is not what I thought it was. Rollout is not the move that I thought it was. It is not locked into rollout. Okay, I need to see what rollout does. Learning. We're still learning. Everyone, we're still learning. Open up your book to page 12. We're going to learn about rollout today. What is rollout? Rollout is base 40 power, 100 accuracy. Rolls into a ball to strike with rising intensity. So it's just optional, whether they want to continue it. You're not locked in. I assume that's the only difference. That's a pretty high starting base power, actually. That's a little bit spooky. But they probably made it like Fury Cutter. I imagine that that's been made to act like Fury Cutter. We should live this drill run unless it crits. We're fine. We get our Surf off. You seem specially defensive, so this should do a lot of damage. We get rid of the Sandshrew. I like that. Okay, good. Good. That's very, very helpful. I was slightly afraid that rollout was just going to be a constant, like, ticking monster of a move, and it seems like it could be. It seems like it certainly could be. I don't know if we outspeed this Bidoof. I don't know if it's going to set up on me. I don't know if we're just going to get KO'd here. We live with 1 HP. Are we going to be able to click, you know, Earth Power? Let's find out. No, okay. Alright, that's fine. I didn't expect to. That's why I clicked Earth Power. I was like, we're not getting this move off anyway. Maybe we get a special defense drop or something. It is what it is. Sandstorm Tick is nice. We can go back into Aaron, honestly. I know it's half HP, but still, I don't... I'm gonna check this moves first, but I'm just gonna wing it. We're just gonna go for a good old Metal Claw. Purse. Simple Bidoof. Simple Bidoof. Simple Bidoof. Okay. Okay. Alright. Little bit spooky. Big Metal Claw crit, actually. Very big Metal Claw crit. That was very good damage. That went through the defenses that it just got up, which is pretty handy. We've also got the Sandstorm still ticking against it. I'm just going to go for a Stone Edge. It's our highest base power move, plus the increased crit rate seems smart because it does have that extra defense. Not quite enough to KO. Iron Fangs, we probably live this. Yeah, we live that just fine. Growing Tooth. Raised its attack. Does it double because that's simple? Is that some synergy I'm seeing to make Bidoof a god? More of a god. Sorry, I misspoke. More of a god. Bidoof is clearly already a god. My apologies. That was silly of me. I made it sound like it wasn't already the god of all Pokemon. Mantike, are you still part flying? Still water flying, has Wise Glasses, very good special defense. Boosts flying type moves by 1.2 times or 1.5 times when low HP. Okay, okay. So big flying on it. I was gonna say, have they maybe removed the flying aspect of Mantike because it barely flies? But no, the opposite. They leaned into it. Kind of surprised. I click Stone Edge, expecting to get KO'd here. That's fine. I just want my my swap out basically, and I think we just bring in Luxio and destroy it. I think this is how this goes. I think we bring in Luxio and this Pokemon gets deleted off the face of the planet by a Wild Charge. Just full power, balls to the wall, Wild Charge it down is what I'm expecting. We get poisoned, that's fine. Ingrain effect, because Water Veil is Aqua Ring or something like that. We saw that on another Pokemon as well. We Wild Charge though, and goodbye, Mantike. You should not be living this in any world. I don't think I need to damage Calc the 4 times super effective. Yeah, 282 damage. I want to see like an overkill amount. I want to see how much HP. I guess I could work out how much HP it had and work out like the overkill. I don't need to grab these. Oh, hello. Murkrow was feeding on Oran Berries. Do I want this? Wait. Oh. I only just saw how you catch a Pokemon without access to the bag. It's the L and R buttons. This game really leans into the L and R buttons, and I'll be honest, I don't use them in any other Pokemon game. I don't ever click L and R. They're just not buttons that I click on my Game Boy. Literally ever. But we do get ourselves the Murkrow. I should get to a point where I'm nicknaming Pokemon, actually. Can I actually grab these, though? Okay, I can actually grab these, though. Not that I need them. We get every item given to us in the game for free, but still. Next battle. I feel like I'm way more confident now after seeing these past 2 trainers. I was expecting every battle to be like a full-on slog, to be honest. Zigzagoon, I can't imagine you're too scary. Zigzagoon, Tailo, and Galarian Meowth. Galarian Meowth could be a little bit spooky for our team. We don't have anything great for Steel. Not until Shellos evolves anyway, and we get ourselves a Gastrodon, but I'm just gonna go for a big fat Stone Edge. Stomping Tantrum. That is gonna do a lot of damage. That does hurt. That does hurt. We do get our spikes up though, thankfully. Which is nice, and we will get our Stone Edge off. Which nearly KOs outright, which is actually very impressive. Am I willing to let this Aaron go right here to this Zigzagoon? I think so. I think Luxio deals with Tailo just fine. Yeah. Funnily enough, if I had Iron Barbs on, Iron Barbs probably would have KO'd the Zigzagoon. Is what it is. Is what it is. It is going for Stomping Tantrum, though, and I don't actually know how fast it is, so maybe I bring in Shuppet here for the Fake Out kill. If it chooses to swap out, obviously it would die to Spikes, so there's no reason to, fear going for Fake Out. The only thing that could go wrong is, you know, if it has, like, a priority 6 move or something, but I don't think it would. Sucker Punch, I think, is priority 2. Sucker Punch goes after Fake Out, so should be absolutely fine there. Meowth comes in. That's fine. I'm kind of saving Luxio for Tailo, so the rest of my... I can use literally anything else for this. I'm just going to go for Shadow Claw. See how much damage it does. Respectable. Respectable. Iron Head, we might live this. Yeah, we do. We do. This is feeling... Oh. We speed tied? Did I just get speed tied? How fast is Shuppet? I'm gonna... This I want to know. Did I just get speed tied? We are 34 speed. I'm very curious how fast this Pokemon is. I'm gonna go into Shellos because we have Earth Power. I have not checked this opponent's moves, so this might be a terrible idea, but... Meowth. 22 speed. Opportunist. If the target has less than half HP, single target moves but get +1 priority. That is an insanely strong ability. Also, Perfectionist. Move base power over 51 base power +1 to crit rate. Or less than 51 base power. Move base power less than 51, 1 to crit rate. Move base power less than 26 +1 priority 2. I guess if you're using a multi-hit move, that could be good. Right? Would that work with, Spike Cannon was the first multi-hit move I thought of. Ugh. maybe not Spike Cannon, but I assume that would work with, multi-hit moves. I don't know why you would want it on this Meowth. I mean, I didn't check its learn set. Maybe it has something. Maybe it'll tell me. Let's find out. Iron Head Power-Up Punch, Fake Out and U-Turn. So I guess maybe Power-Up Punch or Fake Out, but it didn't even Fake Out when it came in, so whatever. Weird. Weird ability for it to have, but I assume it would make more sense maybe at a higher level or something. We get our Earth Power off, thankfully. No more flinches, and goodbye Meowth. And then we just have Tailo, which Luxxra should deal with just fine. I will let Shellos get obliterated. I don't care. I'm just gonna click Surf. If this thing decides to set up, then good for it, but Air Slash. Special Tailo? Special attacking Tailo. Oh my lord. Oh. Well, this is a shame. I'm gonna click Recover and watch it die. I wasn't sure if I was gonna use Roost on the turn when I click Recover. There's big damage. I assume it has that ability that boosts its flying type moves when it gets low. I can't check because it's about to die burn, but I assume it had the same thing that Mantike had, maybe? So it got the 50% extra damage on flying type moves when it got low. Okay. What is this item gonna be? An Oshawott. Oh. I was like, what item could they possibly place here that would make any sense when I have every item in my backpack? Also, neither is a pre-evolution to Cypher. This was pointed out to me as well. This makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. I should have figured that in the first place. I just wasn't expecting Fake Mod. It kind of caught me by surprise. But yeah, this evolving into Cypher. I think... Yeah, okay. They even show evolution data. Cypher is when it levels up to 28. Scizor is when it levels up to 28. Or Cleavor when it levels up to 28. So I assume that we have a choice. Once it gets level 28 of what we would want this to become. And Scizor is always good, right? Because it's only weak to fire. Scizzor's always good. I'm interested in the other two, actually. I'm interested in if they've made Cleavor, like, really good, because it kind of sucks. So I'm kind of interested. Either way, Honchkrow, or, well, Murkrow, has bad luck. Bows hit the lowest damage roll. That's a troll ability. Have 5% less accuracy and can't crit. Wow, that is... I do not want to fight opponents with that. That's gonna suck. Just having 5% less accuracy. Oh, god, okay. And then we also got an Oshawott, which is just a little guy. He's just a little guy. He has Swift Swim, he has Torrent, you know. Put him on a rain team, he'll do some stuff. I kind of like my team as is right now. Yes, even with Shellos. I understand that Shellos is maybe a little bit of a weak link, but still, I kind of like it. Yeah, let's go ahead. I don't need to heal up. I don't need to do this. This is going to be a hard habit to break. It's going to be hard not to go to Pokemon centers. It really, really is. But yeah, I guess I want to speak to the people in town and see if they have anything interesting to say. Wow, I can't access... Wait. I couldn't get into the other house. Traveling is wonderful. You roam the season mountains. Is anyone going to say anything interesting that's going to be important information for the future? Or should I start ignoring these NPCs? I should also dex nav. You should see what other options we have around here. We have Marie. Okay. Dratini this early. With multi-scale. Gimme Ghoul. Gimme Ghoul. Gimme Ghoul. I'll admit, I used Goldengo a lot in my Pokemon Violet playthrough. It was basically my go-to raid Pokemon. Because you can set this thing up so easily with Nasty Plot and Metal Sound and just one-shot every raid Pokemon. It's kind of insane. Dino as well. Is it bad that out of all of these Pokemon, the one that interests me the most is Hoppip? Because I'm curious how they've made it good. Okay. I should definitely... What on earth is that innate ability? Solenoglyphs? Okay, I want to read whatever that is. Give me an Ekans. Fluffy Mareep is pretty good, but I'm going to use Luxio, let's be real. I'm going to try and make it work, like, everywhere. I kind of want to see Immolate on Vulpix. Also, Fire Fairy is cool. I'll take one. I mean, it's not hard to grab these, I guess, so I really should just be grabbing them. I'm going to grab a Dratini because it's a Dratini. Anything else here that I want? I guess I'll grab a Gimme Ghoul. I don't want to grab every single Pokemon in every location, but I'll grab a good few. Okay. Let's see what's going on in here. Are you going to the Pokemon Gym in Rustboro City? There's no challenge for me to battle a Greenhorn trainer. Bonk, I want you to challenge me when you've become a lot stronger. I'll battle you, Bonk, when you have 4 badges. No Wally catching tutorial? No? Really? Okay, I want to check the Adoption Center and see if we have anything interesting in here. I don't have Megastones. We have... Oh. Oh. I thought they were going to be different per town. Apparently not. I do want to check that one ability on Ekans before I do anything else. Please show me what on earth this ability is. Fighting moves have a 50% chance to badly poison the target. Okay. Okay. Trapping moves last 6 turns. Trapping deals 1 out of 6 HP. So in other words, it KOs if you can just last long enough. That's pretty strong, actually. Okay. Nature, obviously, we can change. It has Glare, which is kind of nice. And it has Wrap. Is Wrap super strong? Wrap is base 50 power. Yeah, okay. I could see that being something. I don't know if that's a strategy that I'd want to use, but it's interesting for sure. Flash Fire, Quick Feet on the Fire Fairy Vulpix. Has Mystical Fire already, which is a pretty good move, to be honest, actually. That's a very good move. That's something to consider. How does Vulpix evolve? Level up to level 20. Oh, that's very easy. I should check evolution data more on Pokemon, to be honest. And Dratini is Regenerator and Multiscale. Good abilities. Very good abilities. Dragon Jab, which is 30% chance to inflict bleeding. I do want to see what bleeding does. And you need to get to level 23. Interesting. Okay. Okay. And Gimme Ghoul, I don't care about looking at Gimme Ghoul just yet. Do we have anything going on in this house? Any information that I need to learn? Nope, you're just happy that Wally's off. You're just happy that Wally's off. I'm gonna assume I don't need to speak to any NPCs as I go forwards in that case. Oh, I do need to go back and grab the reward Pokemon for clearing the last route. That's something that I need to do. You. Great job winning those battles. Take this Pokemon from Galar. You can have as many of them as you like. Which one? A Rookidee. That's a good Pokemon, to be fair. Corviknight's very good. I will take that. Has Intimidate, has Flock, you know, that move that boosts flying moves. Makes sense, makes sense. It has Keen Eye at level 17 and Rapid Response at 24. I imagine its abilities will be pretty different as a Corviknight. Nature doesn't matter, has Hone Claws, has Power Trip. Power Trip is a fun move. I wonder if Baton Pass is allowed. I wonder if you could set up like a full Baton Pass team to get through this game. Comes Corvisquire at level 16, which we could do, but I'm gonna keep my team as is for now. I like making sure that we grab that though. I don't know if there's any other way to grab it other than, you know, battling all the trainers. Maybe Rookidee just isn't available from deck snapping. In which case, you know, it's obviously very important that we go ahead and grab that. You, I imagine, are going to have something similar. Hey, soon-to-be champ, take down all this route's trainers, and you'll be rewarded with a sneaky surprise from Galar. Ready to cause some mischief? Galarian Zigzagoon. Galarian Zigzagoon? Am I predicting? Is that what's happening? Let's see the deck snap for this area. We have Azurill. You like Azumarill? I do. I like the huge power Azumarill. It tempts me. We have Tailo, which I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna grab both of those, actually, just because I like the Pokemon. We have Sentret. I want to see Farret be a god. I will grab that, too. I know I'm grabbing a lot of Pokemon, but still. It's fine. Badoo, Litleo, Numel, Webble, Lediba. I'm very curious if they've managed to make Lediba, but I'm not going to be the person to check that. Mastiff, Applin, Bunnelby. Bunnelby has huge power, right? That makes sense. That makes sense. That is a thing that can normally get as Diggersby, I think. And Wooloo. Oh, wait. And Honey? Shelmet. How does Shelmet evolve? Young Goose and Patrat. How does Shelmet evolve in this game? I don't want to go to Pokemon. I want to go to PC. If Shelmet evolves by level up, and we can get it into an Escavalier. Axel Girl. Oh, right, it's the other one, isn't it? Right, because that's stupid. This was the latest Pokemon Go Community Day, by the way, and I completely forgot because these Pokemon just aren't things that I think about. But still, it's Bug Steel, even at this level. Something to consider. Makes foes water type, has shell armor to be immune to crits. Has decent special attack. I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting. I don't think it's a Pokemon that I'm gonna be slapping on the team, but it's certainly interesting. I think for right now, that is where we're going to be wrapping things up for today. Once again, a little bit of learning, a little bit of progress. Slow and steady wins the race. Next episode, we'll start making our way into Petalbug Woods. And then the episode after that, maybe the gym. Depends on how many trainers are on each route, I guess. If this route doesn't have any trainers, I don't really know what to expect in terms of trainer count per area yet. I guess we'll find out as we go. There's a lot of stuff that I need to find out as I go. But yeah, I think more victories, lots more Pokemon added to our arsenal for more strategies, and a lot learned. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode of Pokemon Elite Redux, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado,